This is a demonstration of the DSP-4 data recording system. It consists of the DSP-4 manometer. It consists of a tablet with Microsoft Excel on it and a rocker switch. Those are the three pieces. The manometer, the DSP-4 manometer here, measures differential pressure from ducts, air hood, or a unit that might take data from a register and put it out in differential pressure form. It measures this differential pressure and converts it to velocity in feet per minute. It measures at the rate of once per second. It also measures temperature once per second. The tablet has a clipboard, and the DSP-4 transmits the data into the air once every second. The clipboard on the tablet receives that data once a second. There is a sample switch attached to the manometer, and when the balancer is ready to take a sample and have it appear on the tablet, on the Excel sheet, he simply selects either array or average, depending on what he's doing, clicks the button, and the data will appear in the cell that he selects. So let's take a look how that actually works. Now, because this is a video and things are kind of small, I'm going to use a little pointer to select the cells. All right? So you won't do that in the field, but because we have kind of a small screen, I will attempt to do it that way for you so you can be sure to see it. So the first thing the balancer does is he selects the cell that he wants to use, and that's it right there. And then he goes up and he taps the acquire button. Now when he's ready, he's got the pitot tube in place. And before I do that, this is for an 8-inch by 8-inch duct, and this is to take an array traverse, and this is for taking an average traverse. So that should be interesting. All right, so let's see. So he's selected the cell. He's told the computer that the data is coming from the sample switch. So he pushes the sample switch, and there is the first reading. He lowers the pitot tube 1 increment, selects the switch, and there's the next one. Goes down one more. Ready? It's the sample switch. And he goes to the last one, and that's it. So he's got the 4 there. Now, he wants to do the other side. Again, I'm just using this for your benefit right there. Now he hits the acquire switch again, and he starts taking the readings. All right, he's in the first position. Drops down 1, takes the reading, drops down 1, drops down 1, and there are the readings right there. Now, let's say he, for some reason, he wants to do an averaging instead of an array. And he can do that. Now what he does is he simply taps the cell, acquire, go back, acquire the data and then uses the average side of the rocker switch. So now he's going to take an average. Now notice that that is in bold letters. All right, that's, or numbers, 147. Now that's the first number. Obviously it's not an average. So he goes down, he goes to the next position, he taps the button, and there, now it's an average. So that's the number for, that's the average number for 2. That's the average number for 3. He drops down to the last position. And that's an average of the 4. So now what he does is he drops over to the next side. He selects the acquire and he's ready to go. So he's going to, he's got the pitot tube in the first position, presses the average button. There it is. Then that's not the average, that's just the first number. And he goes to the second position. That's the average of the 2 numbers. Goes to the next position. That's the average of the 3 numbers. And he goes to the 4th position and takes his sample. And that's 4. So we have done the calculations for you, and I'm going to bring this up just a bit now if I can. There we go. All right. Doing the traverse, the CFM came out 69.795 and using the average at 67.1. So you can see there's correlation between the two. All right, let me review. The benefits are of this: you don't have to break the routine to write anything down. You can see how smoothly that went. You don't have to worry about that you reverse numbers, you know, like 67 for 76, what have you. If you write things down normally, sometimes you might be able to read your own writing, or you might not be able to read the writing of someone in the field in case the secretary tries to transcribe things in the office. So all of this is done for you, and this is a complete record. This can be saved, and it looks, you know, when you, and you can print this out, of course, and you can send this all around the world if you want to. It just goes through the normal email process. And one of the nice things about this is that we use TeamViewer, and if someone has a problem in the field, we can get right on there and see their tablet and help them out if they have a problem. All right? So I think there's a lot of advantages to this, and I hope you agree, and we'll see you with the next video. Thanks a lot.